my ear itches. It just started itching as soon as I press record. How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to the Panda Revolution. You can probably tell I'm not feeling too well today. I've been up for about 24 hours, and I only maybe had 5 of that 24 hours that I wasn't puking. And I started feeling fine about 2 hours ago, and ate a couple hamburgers because I thought I was feeling fine. And the moment I finished the last bite, I was curled up on bed in a lot of fucking pain. But I wanted to record a video. I'm feeling better a little bit. But I wanted to record a video talking about something. I just got done watching Avengers Endgame for the second time. And in this, I'm going to say I got done watching it for the first time. The second time I watched from the beginning to end, I've only ever seen it twice. I only ever started watching it twice. The first time I watched it, I was excited. I was so many different words. I was nerding out, geeking out, whatever you want to call it. Nerd, geek is pretty much interchangeable nowadays. But I've been watching the MCU since, oh God, what was the first time I saw Iron Man? God, it wasn't right away. I didn't see it in theaters. I think I was way too young for that. But it was a couple years after that. Let me see here. Iron Man. No, it was, No, I didn't see it in theaters. Okay, I was wrong about. I was thinking Iron Man came out like 04 or something. Came out later. Yeah, I'm not that old, but damn. But no, I didn't watch it in theaters. There was a couple. I think I watched it like back in 2010 or something like that, and which would have put me at 15. Alright. It wasn't that young when I first watched it, but I watched it and I absolutely fell in love with it. Then I immediately watched everything else I could in the MCU at the time. And I did see all the movies in theaters, but I saw a few of them. There's still a couple I haven't seen. I haven't seen Guardians Volume 2 nor Dark World. I don't think I saw Iron Man 2. I think I did. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't seen Captain Marvel yet. Those are pretty much I haven't seen. Oh, and Dark World Volume 2. Maybe Iron Man 2, but I'm not entirely sure. Black Panther and Captain Marvel. Those are the ones I have not seen yet. How big the MCU is, not surprised I have missed a couple. But first time I watched it, I was trying to look for other little nuances and picked them up. I teared up a little bit. I wasn't straight up sobbing, but after watching Endgame just today, I started crying as soon as the battle started. God, even before the battle, seeing Thor in his seeing Chris Hemsworth in that fat suit, it honestly hit home a little bit for me. Not because I'm fat, he's fat. It was. I've seen so many people, so many friends of mine that went through. I can't say the exact same thing, but went through some crises, and they immediately just gave up on life and delved into booze and food. That was a little touching. It was really good. I honestly started crying. Stark seeing his dad. It's kind of makes me wonder of the older Stark was getting. How many times did Howard kind of look back, and that's kind of looking like that Potts guy I met, but it was different watching it this time. I was just watching it because it was the conclusion, not because I wanted to catch on the little nuances. There's one I didn't catch right away that took a little bit. It was just before Steve went back in time to return to Stones. He looked at Steve and said, "Don't do anything stupid." Steve looked at Bucky and said, "Don't do anything stupid." And Bucky said, "How could I? You're taking all the stupid with you." I didn't catch that first. It took a couple moments, and I thought back to the first Avenger when just before Bucky went off to war, and Bucky looked directly at Steve and said, "Don't do anything stupid." And Steve looked at Bucky and said, "How could I? You taking all the stupid with you?" That was a delayed sob, but I think old Steve. That's what I'm calling him. Is old Steve. I think he contacted Bucky just before he went back in time, or a week or so before he went back in time to return the stones. Because how else would Bucky know to let Sam walk up to him instead of himself? I think Bucky knew. Maybe Steve told him just before he was going to go back in time, or old Steve contacted Buck, because that's Steve. Of course, he contacted Buck, or maybe him and Buck as soon as Buck got right mentally, or maybe old Steve helped Bucky get right mentally. I don't know, but then of course there was the whole Stark died. This time I straight up had man tears flowing down my chin. This time I watched it to just watch it. It's kind of like I watched Back to the Future Part 3 or Godfather Part 3 or name trilogy here or name sequel here. I watched it because there's a conclusion to something I've been watching for such a long time, and it hit home. This kind of me watching it kind of told me this is not just an ending to a 22 film conclusion. This is an ending to a lot of people's childhood, and I can't say this was my childhood. Like I said, I didn't watch Iron Man until like around 2010, so I was about 15. Maybe I even saw it in '08 when I was 13, but I can't say it's really my childhood. This is my teenage years. When I first watched Iron Man, I fell in love with the character, and I love superhero movies for that because I watched a Tobey Maguire Spider, but Tobey Maguire Spider-Man never told me to say, I gotta go read the books. Watching Iron Man, watching First Avenger, watching the first Thor, it said there's more to these characters that's leading on, and I picked up books and I started reading them, and I fell in love even more. But Endgame was really good. I don't have all the movies. I still don't have Captain Marvel yet. I don't think I have a Hulk. But I do know I got Black Panther. I just haven't watched it yet. It's pretty much still sealed. But I'm gonna go back and I gotta go rewatch them. But that was my rambling for the day, guys. Thought I gotta show you guys a little other side of me other than who I am when I'm in work mode type thing. I'm more than a truck driver. I've got a lot of nuances to me. But that's gonna be it today, guys, for today's revolution. I'll chat with you guys later. I was supposed to stop the recording. Yeah, mouse, go over here. Later, guys.